back and in attack, featuring Austin and Thomas on flute.
Oh, remember, no, this one's just going to be featuring me because eventually you guys are going to dissipate from this podcast and it's just going to be me.
Alright, so special appearance by Thomas.
Jesus Christ, stand away from the mic.
I forgot. Okay, so welcome back to the Media Nuts. We are back from our 2-week break, if you haven't noticed.
We're in a new place.
We're in my garage, my hidey hole.
No. We're recording live from the hiney hole.
Yes, they're calling it that. I don't know why they are, but that's the new nickname for my
Because it sounds like a butthole.
corner in my garage.
Sergio literally said one day, he's like, I feel so safe, I feel like so great in my hiney hole.
I said Heidi.
He said hiney hole, I remember.
Like he says, like, my hiney hole just feels so special.
You know what? I'm sick and tired of you criticizing me. I quit.
Oh my god.
Alright, Ringo.
It's just like Friends. This is the episode where Sergio quits.
Alright, Ringo, we're gonna need you back.
Alright.
We have the drums,
I
man.
have a song about an octopus, though.
I have a song about regular posts. Does that do anything?
Alright, you know what? Let's do that. That one's actually better. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, this is our new recording area. We're not gonna be recording in Thomas and Austin's living room. This is... I hope it sounds good. Does it sound good?
It sounded a lot better to me. Here, let me check real quick. Let's see.
Yeah, this is like more of like a test episode to have the see if the sound acoustics are better.
This was really my way of getting the guys to do this episode, was a compromise. We do a 30-minute episode and then we cut.
I mean, it might be 30. We don't know. It could be more. You never know.
All I know is this sounds fairly good. Honestly, the background hum is so small. We just really have to get rid of it, and it won't be that bad.
It shouldn't be that bad, though. I mean, shouldn't the music just drown it at that point?
No, yeah, the music's gonna drown it out, and plus I'm also gonna use a software to get rid of the noise.
Oh, perfect.
Honestly, I think it's best that we just record here. This is our
No, yeah, this sounds way better.
This is where we're gonna record.
And it's also great because it's just like our house. It's hot as fuck in here.
It is.
It's actually not that bad.
It's not that bad because the ceiling fans are creeping. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
We did have another fan, but it was making the audio sound really bad.
Yeah, it was just like humming real bad.
Then again, I mean, our house is really fucking hot.
Yeah. We could always move that fan somewhere else for next time.
Yeah,
I'll find another place.
We'll find another.
Figure it out, or I'll get.
You can play it. You can put it on the TV.
I
Later.
could get another fan.
Yeah.
Probably, but yeah, this is our new recording area.
We'll get one of those.
You can't see it, but it's an area.
Yeah, it's Glover.
Honestly, it's the most Sergio area you could possibly.
I mean,
have.
surrounded by like heaping piles of just fucking whatever. There are other things. I'm surrounded by my stuff. So.
I love the way you described it when we first saw it, Austin.
Oh yeah, I said I don't know what I was expecting, but I am still disappointed. And I stand by that statement. It was a solid statement.
I mean, I got a Ramones poster. I got a John Lennon poster.
I got nudie pictures.
I got a picture of Hitomi Tanaka.
You got your girlfriend and her family's albums hanging up on the wall.
That was I didn't do that. That was.
I know. I mean, they did it, but you know, it's just like how I brought a fucking Stormbringer over there, and you didn't know that was Deep Purple.
I knew it was Deep Purple, but I thought it was like a compilation.
No.
Did you move your CD rack over here?
Yeah, because
in the bedroom.
I have a better CD player. That one's really loud.
You know, it's really amazing. You didn't think you could fit all this in the hiney hole. Turns out you could.
You could fit a lot more in a hiney than what you think. I think that's a lesson we learned.
I mean, I knew that when I watched porn. So.
He watches the pornography.
He said it on air.
He said
what
it.
A madman.
He said we're gonna get demonetized.
Oh my
We're
god.
gonna get demonsterized or whatever.
Dehumanized.
We're gonna get Dehumanizer, the Bad Sabbath album.
Oh no! Don't say that. People are gonna be pissed at us. Cause
Are you really that hot right now?
No, just.
I just keep seeing you fan yourself. I'm like, dude, I don't think it's that bad.
He's like, oh my god, it's so fucking hot. Time Machine's not that good of a song. It was in Wayne's World too.
He's like, you want to talk about something that's not hot? It's the fucking album right there.
Hot Tub Time Machine?
Oh,
Oh, I don't like that movie.
I like that movie.
What's wrong with that movie?
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
What's wrong with the
The
first?
second one's fucking garbage.
Oh, the second one
yeah.
is bad.
The first one, it never really gave me a laugh. I don't know. I'm not
I
really.
like
Oh, we laughed at it a lot.
But the second one was just like, why did you even need to make it?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
They were riding off the success of a movie that wasn't even that popular to begin with.
Isn't it amazing, guys? We've gone on for 5 minutes too long already.
Who's that guy? The bald guy? Rob Riggle? Is that his name?
I don't know his name.
Oh. I just know that he was popular for like a brief period and now no.
Yeah, he came out of a
think
lot
it's
of
funny.
stuff.
And then now no one. Whatever happened to that guy? Did he die?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Isn't it weird that John Cusack was supposed to be in the second one and then they asked him and he's like, yeah, they never asked me to come back.
I thought he didn't want to do it.
No, like
No, he was
apparently.
never asked to go back.
He's actually in the unrated cut. He's at the end.
Really?
That's stupid.
Yeah, there's an extended ending, and he's actually at the end. He time travels, and then that's it. They only got him for a cameo.
They literally should have just kept him in the series. It's fucking stupid that they did.
He was actually the most interesting character in the movie.
I know.
That's true.
I like John Cusack.
I like John Cusack too. He's a good actor.
He's good in that movie with Nicolas Cage.
Like he was good in Capote. You're like, he's not even in that movie.
He has a sister. She's in movies
Yeah.
too.
Joan Cusack, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's in School of Rock. She's
She's in School of Cock.
Yeah.
That's a different movie.
No.
No, but
She's in Toy Story 2,
Yeah.
3, and 4.
But yeah, you like when you look at her, you probably remember her. Yeah, from School of Rock when she was the principal. She's also in Say Anything. With
She's
John.
also in 16 Candles.
Oh yeah.
She's like, she has like a giant brace on her body.
Have you seen Say
Every time
Anything?
you kick the table, I just hear,
Is it that bad? Oh, we gotta fix that.
it's so hollow, this table.
Oh, the table?
Yeah, it's the table.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I got this off the side of a road.
That's what I'm saying. Whenever you kick the table, I just hear,
What were we talking about?
Your honey hole.
No, what were you talking about?
Joan Cusack.
Have you ever seen Say Anything?
I know the Peter Gabriel song's in it. And you hate Peter Gabriel,
I
Austin.
do.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it's funny because Your Eyes just kind of sounds like a Phil Collins song.
No, it doesn't!
It does.
No!
Does Your Eyes sound like a Phil Collins song?
Probably. I don't
No.
remember it.
Oh god damn it.
I
Really?
block every little bit of Peter Gabriel out of my head.
So you don't even like Sledgehammer?
Not too much, no.
You don't even like his early stuff?
I don't fucking know his early stuff. I just
honestly,
don't care for Peter Gabriel.
Sledgehammer sounds like a song you'd like just because you like Phil Collins.
Remember-
Because it sounds like a Phil Collins song
Do
too.
you remember that
I
time we got
suppose.
stranded at Denny's and they were playing it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
That was fun,
And we were
right?
talking about why Danzig never does Danzig reissues for some reason.
Oh, speaking of that, I
Oh,
might
yeah.
be getting a Danzig album.
Speaking of Danzig...
Wait, you might be getting a Danzig? Oh yeah, the Samhain, right?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of, we on our break, we found out something very interesting. Danzig is coming to our town, and he's going to be performing his first album in full. Now,
I can't wait to hear him mess it up.
now
We're
we're not.
buying tickets, by the way.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that.
When are we gonna do that? I just realized that
We were saying we were going to do it right after they went up, and then we just proceeded not to.
we just kind of
Why
forgot.
don't we buy them next week?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'll do that.
Why don't we just buy them at the fucking venue? It'll probably be cheaper that way.
Let's go to the
Maybe.
venue on Thursday
Yeah, let's just go.
Oh yeah, that was the thing that we were going to do. We were going to check out the venue
because it was
before
like an
buying tickets.
esports place.
Yeah.
All right, so
Danzig's really gone down.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see Danzig live. Personally, I'm not big on Danzig, but there is a band that I'm going to be excited to see called the Twin Temple, which is Satanic Doo-Wop. And then there's like two other shitty bands, and then Danzig.
No,
So,
there's one of them sounds like Slayer.
just
Cardinal
shitty
Austin.
Slayer.
Yeah, it sounds like shitty Slayer. It's not even good.
And then there was one that just sounded like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a band that we joked around and said, man, we'll go take a pee break. And then it turns out they're the act right before Danzig goes out.
I'm like, you know what? That's my piss band.
It is.
It's the piss. That's the when you go grab merch.
Why can't
man.
Danzig be my piss band?
No,
That's
because he's
mean.
Danzig.
Danzig.
I said Danzig.
You said Danzig.
I
He
said
did not.
Zig.
I really do try. I really got to try to get his
Autograph?
on that Sam Hain.
But here's the What if like when he sings Mother, he's like out of breath?
It'll be
I
funny.
hope so.
So it's like I said the first time. One of two things happens. He either butchers the album, and it's funny to me, and then those tickets are worth money because it was funny. or he somehow miraculously does the album justice, and then all of a sudden, look at me, I'm a genius. We went to go see Danzig do a pretty good rendition of the album.
And then I finally hear Danzig 1 in full live, because I've never actually heard the album.
It's a good album. I like it.
I've never heard the album. I've only heard Mother, because they only played it on the radio.
Twisted Cane?
No.
Twisted Cane's pretty good.
Mother...
Am I Evil's pretty good.
They used to play Mother, like, endlessly on the radio.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
There's another one that was good. It's called She Rides. That's a pretty good song.
I thought Am I Evil was a Misfits song.
No.
Really?
No.
I thought it was.
Danzig.
The second album's actually pretty good too.
Do you think maybe there's going to be a chance he's going to cancel or he's going to give up midway through?
Stop.
That was the one thing that I was scared of because they said no refunds.
Oh, you're pissed.
Under any circumstance. But then I'm just like, well, maybe Twin Temple will still come out. And then it'll
they will. And then they're worth seeing. So,
Yeah.
I love you guys. You guys are great if you're listening.
So
I got their first album signed.
Oh,
It's worth like $400.
that's not
If they have a
nice.
reissue, I'm gonna buy one.
There is a reissue.
I'll probably buy it.
It's on their website.
Oh, cool. They'll probably have some at the show.
They actually
that's
probably
true.
will have some.
That's not.
Isn't it great to
Far
say
from
that they'll
true.
have their stuff at the show, but Danzig will just have all his new stuff?
We might have a CD reissue.
Oh boy!
No.
Oh fucking boy! We could get that on Amazon. Do you think? Do you think he'll sign my David Bowie album, Danzig?
Let's
Are
hope.
you gonna get skeletons?
No, I'm gonna get a copy of Scary Monsters and be like, "Can you sign this?" And he's just gonna look at me and probably punch me.
Yeah.
You're like, you're a pretty scary monster. You want to sign this?
I forgot we're all taller than him.
Yes, we are.
That's kind of weird.
And I can't wait to get that Sam Hain record. I
you
can't wait to
looking
pay
at?
it off already.
Is there just a Deadpool thing there?
Yeah, there is. I've been seeing that.
What? What are you looking at?
It's something that says something Deadpool.
What are you seeing that?
It's on top of
near the
that.
door.
Oh, it's fucking. I think it's like a car date decal type deal.
Ah.
So what else happened in the news?
Well, I'm also excited because I got the new Queens of the Stone Age album.
Oh yeah, we got that. And Austin committed a very serious crime. He
committed
switched.
a war crime.
He switched the slipcases on a John Wick Blu-ray.
John Wick 4 just came out in 4K, and the Blu-ray had a cooler slipcover. So I was like, should I switch it? Maybe not. And they're like, just switch it. So I did.
Yeah, I found it funny how both of us told you, and you're like, you guys are bad influences.
I like how I was looking at the
You are.
Marvel movie. I'm like, why don't you just fucking switch it? And
It's
you're
also funny how Austin's like, I guess I'm gonna keep both, and I'm like, why would you even keep both?
Why not?
The 4K already has the cover. You're good.
Why not?
It looked funny though, seeing the back covers be the same,
Yeah.
and then the fucking Blu-ray was $20, and then you ring up the fucking 4K, and it's like, what was it,
29.
26?
It was 26, but
Oh.
with tax it came out to 29. But I already knew the 4K was 26. I still wanted it. 'Cause I fucking love that movie.
And now we got the better cover. It's cool because it just looks like the second movie's slipcover.
It does.
Yeah,
And it kind of reminds me a little bit of the first movie too.
Yeah, we
It's a nice
actually still need to get 2 as a 4K. It's the only one we don't have as a 4K.
I thought 3's a Blu-ray. I know 3 for some reason we have in 4K digitally.
That's it.
I just don't know why it's a Blu-ray.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's very strange.
Well, he committed a hate crime, so there you go.
Well, I was gonna say while we're on the topic of reissues,
Hate crimes?
come.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Prince.
yeah, so me and him, I finally got him in a Prince. I think we talked about this.
We
already,
did.
didn't
We did it on an earlier
Okay,
episode.
so
The album that got me into it was Come.
and the funny part was, the other day, he brought up Dirty Mind about the song Sister, and then me and him afterwards were like, I told him the day before, I was like, you want to listen to the Batman soundtrack? So we finally listened to it, and both of us are like, how does this scream Batman?
Yeah.
It's
What do
funny.
you mean? Lemon Crush is fucking great.
No, Lemon Crush is a good song,
I
but
love
like,
Lemon Crush.
how at all does that symbolize anything Batman?
It's funny, we listened to that, and then Austin finally had me listen to For You, and then literally the day after, I was like, I really want to see if that album comes finally out on vinyl. And I found out it is coming out, so for any listeners in the UK, if you're listening to this, it's coming out for you guys first.
Yeah, on the 14th of July, which is my birthday.
So you guys.
Oh my god.
So essentially, our friends in the UK, you guys are going to be getting physical graffiti. No,
I love that Prince
graffiti
album.
bridge. You're going to be getting graffiti bridge, and you're also going to be getting
Love Sexy, Batman, and For You.
Oh, they're putting up For You over there too?
Yeah. You guys will be getting it on Warner.
Not Sony.
Yeah, us over here in America, we're getting it on, Sony Legacy. But I decided to just throw out Sony altogether because I really don't like their vinyl reissues. So I'm gonna just import come from the UK, get it on Warner.
I mean, you might as well just... Oh, wait, you have Love Sexy, never mind.
Yeah, I don't need it, Honestly, too, the realization I came to when we listened to Batman was Love Sexy's the better album.
No, I won't go that far.
Both of them are like, I wouldn't say that, but to me, I'm like, it's more memorable.
No, I agree.
What's better
Batman's
than
better.
both of those is the Black Album.
I mean, way better. Oh, yeah.
The Black Album's better than Love Sexy.
So, I should bring this up, too. So, on Discogs, I found a guy that has the Black Album as a boot. He didn't have the one Sergio had.
Oh.
He didn't have the one with the Sign of the Times single cover. Anyways.
The one that sounds like a fucking cassette off speed.
Yeah. Where it's too slow. So, I found a guy on there, and he's like, anybody message me, I have it, and I messaged him. I was like, you still have it? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I asked him, how much are you trying to sell it for? And he's like, he was telling me, oh, well, I'm not too sure yet. And I was like, well, I'll buy it. And he was telling me, he's like, do you want to see pictures? And I was like, yeah. And then I waited a whole day, and I'm like, I never got any pictures. And then he's like, he messaged me the next day after that. He's like, did you get the pictures? And I forgot to message him back. Then the next day, he's like, please, seriously, did you get the pictures?
I need to know.
And I was like, I didn't. I finally told him today, I was like, I didn't. And he's like, check your spam folder. And it wasn't in there. And he's like, do you have too many emails in there? No. I'm like, you just have to send it again. And then I still didn't get it. And I went to my web browser and I looked at it. And I told him, dude, I can't even view the pictures. And then what he put in the message is what turned me off over it. Or he put all black cover. He's like, the record looks VG but plays VG plus, and he's like, this is like $100 to $200 record, and the etchings are blacked out. He's like, he's like, it makes me curious. What will your offer be?
So it's a definite fucking boot.
It is. And then I just messaged him too, and I didn't realize he was in Greece because I just got excited because I saw the Black Album. And I told him, like, dude, you're in Greece. And then he was telling me, he's like, well, I'll send it as a gift. He's like, it'll be cheaper that way. And then
to do it through friends and family through PayPal.
No, he didn't tell me that. And then I told him, like, dude, 150 to 200 is kind of out of my range. I told him, like, I apologize about wasting your time, but I'm gonna pass. And then it's weird because the guy's like so persistent because he keeps on messaging me. Like, he was over there like, well, just give me an offer and I'll consider it.
No.
And then my limit was like $40. Like, that's all I wanted to pay for a boot if it was in America.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it just seems so fishy when he's like, I don't know, just everything about what he said was really strange.
Yeah, it's weird how he's like, I'll send it as a gift, and then being like, well, just give me an offer, give me something for it. And I'm just like, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like, just take a no.
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
It is.
You heard it, didn't you?
A lot.
It makes me think, like,
It's clipped.
makes me think, I'm like, what's up with this one? Am I gonna get fucking cursed when I buy this bootleg or
Honestly,
something?
it's just best just to wait because we're never gonna find a good. They say the 2016 bootlegs are the best sounding ones, but I don't know where we're gonna find those. So
And then it's
Maybe
weird
find
too.
them at a record show or something.
maybe.
See, the thing is about all the bootlegs of the Black Album, like, a lot of them exist, but they're all in the UK. Like, there's really nobody in the States that have them, and every time they do have them in the States,
They sound like shit.
and they want an arm and a leg. Like, people, like, they want, like, 65 or higher.
I know I paid $60 for that fucking bootleg. Man, I wasted my money.
You
on
paid
that.
$60 for that thing?
Yes, I did.
Sounds
have it
like
on record,
shit.
I wasted my money on that fucking thing, dude.
Wasted your time and your money.
So not only that, I finally got an original of the second Prince album too. I'm waiting for it to come in.
Oh, it hasn't came in yet?
No, it should be coming in tomorrow.
Oh.
Still didn't find out my Pretty Things record was supposed to come in.
I'll find out tomorrow. I'll find out Saturday.
Yeah. And then...
But, honestly, just wait, because either that or if you find the 94 for a cheap price.
Yeah, I wish I would have bought that promo version of the 94.
The one that was $250?
No, the one that was $150.
Oh.
This was like in 2022, like...
I regret not getting it back in 2018.
I remember seeing that one for $150, like when they had, when Target got their exclusive pressing on Sign of the Times. And I thought about buying it, and then I forgot about it, and then I went back and it was gone.
I have that. The Sign of the Times Target.
Yeah, same here.
Oh.
I have it as well. It's funny that I heard that one was good, but they're like, oh yeah, but stay away from the 1999 Walmart version.
I don't honestly believe it. Walmart doesn't have their own fucking pricing plan. Honestly, I haven't bought a record from Walmart since like November. When they did their Black Friday sales.
Yeah.
Honestly, when they have enough... There's supposed to be like a Prince Purple Rain picture disc coming out in July, and it's supposed to have a really nice poster. So I'll probably get that.
But it's a picture disc.
I'll put it on the wall.
Dude,
it'll go in the hidey hole.
Buys anything as a picture disc.
You
I told him the
what?
same thing about Aladdin Sane. I'm like, why are you buying the half speed as a
the
picture disc?
Oh. Is it the half speed?
Yeah.
Is the picture disc guy also half speed?
Yeah, it's also a half speed. I don't know why it's a half speed. It's a fucking picture disc. It doesn't really matter.
That's funny. The the half speed didn't really sound that good either.
It's just funny that they're like, we're giving you an audiophile pressing as a picture disc. At that point, it's just kind of like a slap.
Don't you ever find that funny that like when they release picture discs, it says audiophile sound?
I don't get it.
Honestly, a lot of those like hype stickers are just like fucking bullshit.
Dude, I literally only have one picture disc now, like as a full album, and it's the only picture disc that I... Not only is it the only one I have, it's the only one I've ever had that sounds good.
What is it?
It's and I'm still looking for like a black vinyl or a green vinyl of it. I have Sky Fear as the only album on vinyl. I have it as a picture disc because that was the only one that was up at the time when I got it in like 2017. And at the time, I think I paid like $55. Now that thing's like $140, $150.
God.
But that honestly is a really good sounding picture disc. It has like no surface noise or anything.
You had the Pulp Fiction picture disc, right?
I sold it to my cousin.
Oh.
I sold it to her. What I essentially did to her is what Sam did to you when you bought that one album. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it, and of how you said like you just bought it from Sam because you're like, do you want me to buy it from you? And he's just like, just get it out of here. Just
Oh,
take
you're
it.
talking about the Korean folk record?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you that story. Okay, so it was like a few years back, and I remember I was talking to him, right?
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden he's like, man, I bought this off this guy. I don't know what to fucking do with it. I really don't. I'm like, well, how much is it worth? He's like, it's worth a lot of money, but I'm not gonna be able to move it. I'm like, all right, well, okay. And he's like, you want it? I'm like, I mean, it looks cool, but I don't. He's like, take it, just take it. I'm like, well, how much do you want for it? Just give me $20. I'm like, sure, I guess. I still have it, and you know how much it's worth now? It's like a $500 record, but
Jesus.
It's a Korean folk record that came out back in like the 60s, and they only made like 500 copies.
Speaking of expensive records,
I'm glad I still have it.
he showed me a really crazy one today. I was putting up the CDs, and he found like this comp from the 70s that has a bunch of like rock and funk and soul, and it's just all covers. And it was funny.
Oh,
like,
is it that sounded like compilation?
Yeah, it's like a black and white cover.
Oh yeah, they did that back in the day when CDs were becoming a lot more cheaper. So, and also because, you know, their advertising is hard to find hits because a lot of those were never on albums.
It's funny too because apparently it was like a promotional item for the military.
What?
Or something, that's what it was.
It's like My Flowers of Romance record.
And then it was weird because like Sam's like, is it really worth that much? And I'm like, I don't know. So he tried looking under the dead wax and turns out it's a $500 comp.
What? Oh, it's a vinyl?
Yeah, it's a vinyl.
Oh.
It's like this comp. Looks like it's from the 70s. And
I didn't fucking see that.
yeah, Sam showed it to me. I'm like, so why is it so expensive? And he's like, I don't fucking know. And I looked at it, and it had hits, but it's hits done by other people.
Yeah,
like,
it's a re-record. It's like those Top of the Pops or Pickwick reissues.
yeah, it's a lot like a Pickwick.
Yeah,
Speaking of
because-
Pickwick, I'm seeing a shitload of them on the wall.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Pickwicks.
I don't know why. They're a bunch of like cheesy compilations.
Pickwick used to put out a lot of like.
I just know that
budget.
Lou Reed was on Pickwick. That's all I know.
The only one I ever really had from Pickwick was when they did that Canned Heat record, the one that's like a mural.
I still gotta get Hooker and Heat. I have
That
it.
one's good.
But no, I have a Beatles Pickwick.
Dude, I fucking hate that Canned Heat one that they did. The album escapes my mind right now. I think it's the one that has On the Road Again. But when you get that Pickwick, it actually removes like 2 songs off of it, and they change the cover.
Oh, they do that. I have a Beach Boys Pickwick too. The compilation called Surfer Girl,
Yeah.
and it's just like early Capitol singles. I don't know. I liked it because of the cover, because it had a cute blonde girl on it.
Austin, let's throw you in the mix. You haven't said anything.
Did you committed war crimes, hate crimes, and you also committed treason? You have a Discord of My Little Pony fan art, and you also have a secret account on DeviantArt where you draw inflation porn.
Have you seen my Pinkie Pie inflation yet?
Oh
You guys are
God!
talking about like the money in the economy, right? Like about like inflation, like money inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's like, oh, I can't afford any of this anymore. Guess I gotta go. Fuck.
like she's nude, and then like she has like her wallet open. There's nothing in
No,
there.
she's a horse.
Also, we're talking
right?
about a horse. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you're doing like the human version.
I literally I don't even know what fucking character we're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
My Little
literally
Pony.
I'm literally picturing just like an anime woman. And then like
That's
she's
a lot of hentai mangas.
I'm literally picturing that though. It's an anime woman naked. She has her wallet open. She's like, I don't have shit for money. Inflation.
And then
It just says it at the bottom.
when you say inflation and she's naked and it's anime, it completely takes me to a different world. I don't want to get into it. I really.
She needs money.
I actually do
and
have-
I feel bad for her.
Did I ever tell you the story of this guy that I used to be friends with that we found Teen Titans inflation porn on his phone?
Yeah, you told me, and you guys made fun of him.
Yeah, we made fun of him. I didn't tell you, right?
I think you told me.
Well, yeah, that happened, and then like he just kind of like owned up to it, and he was just like, he's like, yeah, I have it. I'm into that. I'm like, you're fucking gross.
It's so weird. People get turned on.
You know he's married with a kid now.
It's so weird that people get turned on
By the economy.
Yeah, by the
By
economy.
the economy.
Isn't it weird? Like they're like, oh yeah, fucking jack up those prices.
Economy. More like economy.
There's actually people who like get off by giving women money.
By the way, for anybody that thinks like, wow, Thomas is really stupid, he really doesn't know that what type of inflation they're talking about. I know exactly what they're talking about.
We all know. We don't want to fucking talk about it.
It's really weird. To me, though, in my head, I just think about it. It's funny to think about it from a business standpoint of being like, inflation. It fucks us all. Especially in these day and age. That's why you need something like BetterHelp.
I swear to God.
They don't exist anymore.
They do.
I keep telling you they don't.
Just look it up. They do.
When do they?
Look it up. You have a phone.
Selling records on the street.
Anyways, get BetterHelp.
Who fucking?
Either way.
If you are having issues with inflation.
So this week,
Yeah.
actually just today, I beat Metal Gear Solid 3.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. It's been hyped up as like the best Metal Gear to me. But honestly, playing it, I was just like, I still like 2 better. 2 and 3, 2 and 1 are really.
We also need to talk about it.
What?
So, Sir here in his hiney hole on his phone
I'm
barely
What?
watched Devil's Advocate and Angel
Oh,
Heart.
let's get into that actually. Okay, so 2 very well-established and very great actors, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, playing Satan.
The devil.
Did it better?
It depends on what you're looking for.
I don't know. I really liked De Niro's. His was a lot more like
If you want
sinister.
if you want a more laid back, some very sinister type of.
If you want somebody who's playing it with depth and under the surface, it's De Niro. But if you want somebody who's playing it like a cartoon character, it's Pacino.
Pacino plays it all on the surface.
He plays it like a Looney Tunes character.
It's funny that he doesn't necessarily ever lie to Kevin. He just always kind of like hints that he's the devil. Like it's never not like mentioned. With Robert De Niro, like it's always kind of like Mickey Rourke
skates around it more.
Yeah, like Mickey Rourke's like, this guy's weird, and then like Robert De Niro's like, yeah, but why am I weird?
I know, but do you know? And then Pacino's like, oh man, you gotta know, man. You gotta know.
You gotta know why I am how I am.
It's just for me, I'm a more bigger on Pacino because I just like big theatrical, just
fucking last 10 minutes of that movie are a wild ride.
they're fucking beautiful. I have some of my favorite quotes ever.
I think I kind of have to go with you on this one, Sergio. I actually do like De Niro's portrayal of it just because I love more of the foreboding sense of the devil that he is.
He's a lot more reserved.
He just throws subtle hints at him and he's not getting it. Like it's kind of like he's slapping him in the face and he's still not understanding it.
Mm-hmm.
He's literally throwing it at him, like he's telling him like, do you remember? And every time it just seems to not register.
Like at the beginning where he's like, I've seen you somewhere before. Where have I seen you? And he's like, I don't think we've ever met.
And then it's great too because we found out that Angel Heart is done by the guy that made Pink Floyd's The Wall, the great Alan Parker.
I really don't like that movie.
He's actually dead.
Is he?
He died in 2012, I think.
Wow.
Or
Alan
2018.
Parker was great.
I forgot to mention that it's based off a book, right? Angel Heart.
Yeah.
But there's actually a sequel to that book. So there's technically a sequel to Angel Heart.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
interesting.
Maybe it probably has nothing to do with like, you know,
Making
Harry.
Rourke's character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely doesn't have anything.
It's probably somebody else that De
Harry
Niro's
Angel.
devil is going after.
Yeah. And then we also found out that it's hilarious that Devil's Advocate's made by the guy that made Blood In, Blood Out.
A very famous movie in our town.
I
Despite
can't
it-
wait to give you your present.
Despite it being
Speaking of
from...
that, we should order that soon.
Oh, we really should.
What is it?
Oh, you're gonna figure it
love
out.
It. You're
Better
gonna love it.
better be good.
My God, you're gonna
be
hate
bad.
it and you're gonna love it.
I'm already hating it as I say.
You're gonna have to show it to Sam and he's gonna think it's hilarious.
It better not be a fucking watermelon or a bag of lemons, goddammit.
We'll see.
I got that before one time and I was really pissed off.
We'll see.
Like
It's gonna be socks.
I had I got that for Christmas from my parents because they bought me an iPod. They're like, we couldn't afford anything else, so here's clothes. I'm like, why didn't you just give that to me?
You know what? How about this? We get you tamales.
That's not till Christmas.
for Christmas.
You guys don't have traditions like I do, goddammit.
Nope.
No.
You guys just kind of throw shit around. I know, they're gonna fucking hear it. I don't give a shit.
Every time. I just hear. Just put it in your pocket like a regular person.
You're gonna have to edit all that out.
No,
I can't.
He's not going to.
I can't do shit
The
about it. That's
the
worst
lustrous
part.
music that we have in the background is gonna hide it.
No, you're still gonna hear it. Definitely. It's really loud.
I'm gonna have to hear this episode when it gets published.
Well, don't worry. This is a test episode. We're still gonna get the kinks out of here. You know.
No,
Getting the
I
kinks?
like you.
I've
Really
never
got
heard-
me.
I've only heard Lola.
You really
You
got me.
never
It's
heard
great.
Waterloo Sunset?
Not really.
Bowie did a cover of Waterloo Sunset.
Did he?
Yeah.
All I know is that Lola's a good song.
And then Van Halen did a cover of You Really Got Me Now.
Yeah, but
No.
I can't stand Van Halen's cover because I've heard that like billions of times on the fucking radio.
Yeah, I know.
That and Pretty Woman.
You never heard All Day and All the Night?
I think I might have.
That's you really got me.
No,
No.
All Day and All the Night.
That's the same song.
It's not.
It is.
Oh, it's probably the same
All day
chord
and all of the
progression.
night.
It's a different
Girl.
song.
Yeah.
It is the same chord progression, but they're
No,
different
they're the
songs.
exact same song.
Oh my
Did they just
God.
rewrite it?
They are similar, but they were different
Don't
albums.
pull it up. We can't fucking. It's gonna.
No, I
copyright-
literally got to show them the track listing because Mr. Man here thinks he knows.
Oh, they're gonna put
All
the song.
right,
I'm
sir.
like, don't fucking
Well,
do that. We're gonna get copyright strike.
Let's
I'm not
wrap
playing
up
it.
the episode.
No, first you got to get proven wrong.
I'm Sergio. You're
what?
Sergio.
I'm Sergio.
We are
Are
Sergio.
there any other Sergios I should know about?
Are you a Sergio?
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Proved your ass wrong.
Push the pause button.
I'm
God damn it.
fucking trying.